Lando Norris was born on November 13th, 1999, in Bristol, England, into a world most people only dream about. He grew up on a sprawling countryside estate in Gloucestershire, the son of Adam Norris, a finance magnate, once ranked among the wealthiest men in southwest England. From the outside, Lando looked like every privileged kid who ever tried to buy his way into a sport. Private schools, elite surroundings, a father with deep pockets. But behind that polished exterior was a quiet, anxious boy who dreaded speaking in class and struggled to feel like he belonged anywhere, except one place. The moment Lando sat beside his father watching a karting race on TV and said, "I want to try that," something inside him permanently shifted. From his very first lap, the anxious schoolboy vanished and a driver took his place. He began winning local races, then regional ones. By age 14, he had claimed the CIK European Championship, becoming the youngest champion in series history, a title once contested by Lewis Hamilton and Nico Rosberg. That same year, he left traditional schooling behind entirely and committed everything to racing. When Lando joined the British F4 Championship in 2015, critics dismissed him as another rich kid playing with race cars. He answered with 8 wins, 10 poles, and a dominant championship title in his very first season. In 2016, he swept both the Formula Renault Euro Cup and NEC titles. He then flew to New Zealand and conquered the Toyota Racing Series, a brutal proving ground for F1-bound talent. In 2017, he dominated the FIA Formula 3 European Championship with 9 wins and 20 podiums in a field that once featured Max Verstappen, Esteban Ocon, and Charles Leclerc. McLaren, the team that had housed Ayrton Senna and Lewis Hamilton, saw enough to bring him into their junior program. In 2018, he finished runner-up in Formula 2 behind George Russell, and McLaren handed him his F1 debut. In 2019, at just 19 years old, Lando Norris started his first Formula 1 race in Australia. He was clean, composed, and collected 49 points across the season. Rare quality for a teenager in the most demanding racing series on Earth. From 2020 onward, Lando began earning genuine respect. His first F1 podium came at the Austrian Grand Prix. In 2021, he took pole position at the Russian GP and came agonizingly close to his maiden win before a late rain shower and a wrong tire call cost him everything. He absorbed the heartbreak and kept going. Season after season, he routinely outperformed a car that wasn't always championship worthy and consistently beat his more experienced teammates. By 2024, he had 9 podiums and a top 5 drivers' championship finish. Nobody called him a prospect anymore. They called him a future world champion. Then came 2025. McLaren finally delivered a car worthy of the front row, and at the Australian Grand Prix, after more than 6 years of climbing, Lando Norris crossed the finish line first. The kid they once called a rich hobbyist was now a Grand Prix winner. Off the track, Lando has quietly built one of the most impressive financial empires in Formula One. His net worth as of mid-2025 sits between $50 and $70 million. His McLaren salary alone exceeds $25 million a year. Brand deals with companies like Toomey, Dell Technologies, Hilton, and OKX add significantly to that figure. But the most remarkable part of his wealth isn't inherited. It's built. Quadrant, the content and esports company Norris co-founded, has grown into a full-scale empire with over 800,000 YouTube subscribers, professional gaming teams across Europe and the US, and its own production studio. He lives in Monaco in a sleek minimalist apartment overlooking the Mediterranean and reportedly owns a $16 million London property. His garage holds a McLaren 765 LT Spider, a Ferrari 40, a Lamborghini Miura P400, a Porsche Carrera GT, and several other icons of automotive history. He doesn't wear flashy jewelry or chase red carpets. He trains, streams, builds, and drives. His personal life has drawn its share of attention too. His relationship with Portuguese model Lucinda Oliveira became one of F1's most talked about romances before ending in 2022, partly because of the relentless online abuse she faced simply for being with him. He later admitted, "I don't know what I drag her into." After that, rumors linked him to model and actress Maguey Corsero, though neither ever officially confirmed or denied it. Lando's approach to romance mirrors his approach to nearly everything personal. Stay quiet. Stay focused. Stay in control. On-track controversies have followed him too. A 10-second penalty in Qatar, a 5-second sanction at the U.S. Grand Prix for overtaking Verstappen off track limits, and a viral clip of him accidentally knocking over Verstappen's championship trophy at the 2023 Hungarian Grand Prix podium ceremony. None of these defined him, but all of them were scrutinized. When he called out Netflix's Drive to Survive for distorting his image, and when a minor collision with Verstappen at the 2025 Miami GP turned into a media firestorm, Lando chose the same response every time. He got back in the car and drove faster. Norris has also done something rare in Formula One. He has spoken openly about loneliness, anxiety, and self-doubt during his rookie years, admitting he sometimes didn't want to leave his hotel room. Mental health charity Mind named him their Inspirational Person of the Year in 2023. His social media engagement consistently ranks among the highest of any driver on the grid, not because of scandal, but because fans trust him. He games with teammates, answers questions honestly, and shows up as himself. He's become the single most important bridge between Formula One and a generation of young fans in the United States and beyond. Lando Norris doesn't yet have a world championship, but he has proved lap by lap and year by year that being born to privilege doesn't disqualify you from earning greatness. It just means you have to work twice as hard to make people believe it. When the checkered flag falls, nobody asks where your race began. They only remember who kept their hands steady on the wheel all the way to the end.